A cold breeze brushed against the windows as the clock ticked toward midnight. Outside, the sky was filling with impatient fireworks, each one eager to announce the arrival of a new year. But inside a small, dimly lit room, a boy named Armin sat hunched over his desk, staring at a blank page. Every year it was the same ritual. A new year, a new list, a new promise that this time he would change. He dipped his pen, took a deep breath, and whispered to himself, "This year I'll fix everything." He began writing. Wake up early, study 3 hours daily, exercise every day, stop wasting time, be confident, become better, become stronger, become the version of myself I see in my dreams. His handwriting was shaky, but his heart was steady. For a moment he felt powerful, like writing goals could magically transform him. But deep inside, a quiet voice whispered a truth he didn't want to hear. You wrote the same list last year, and the year before, and the year before that. The clock struck 12 o'clock. Fireworks exploded across the sky, painting the world with color. The world was celebrating a new beginning, but Armin felt the same heaviness in his chest. He closed the notebook and lay down, staring at the ceiling. Maybe this year will be different, he whispered, but he wasn't sure. The next morning, the first test arrived. His alarm rang at 6 a.m. He opened one eye, looked at the clock, turned to the other side, and slept again. By the time he woke up, it was almost 11. A familiar shame washed over him. First day of the year and I already failed. He tried again the next day, and the next, but the cycle continued. Motivation at night, failure in the morning, dreams in the evening, disappointment by noon. 1 week passed, then 2, then 3. Goals untouched, notebook forgotten, promised version of himself still nowhere to be seen. Armin began avoiding his own reflection. Every time he saw himself, it felt like his reflection whispered, "You're all talk, no action." He hated that voice. He hated how true it felt. One evening, near the end of January, he sat alone at his desk again. Books open, notebook closed, mind tired. Outside, winter rain fell slowly, tapping on the window like someone trying to get his attention. Armin placed his hand on the table, breathed deeply and whispered, "I don't know what's wrong with me. Why can't I change? Why do I keep failing?" And then, something strange happened. As he pushed aside an old drawer to find a pen, he noticed a small folded envelope tucked between 2 books. The paper was slightly yellow. The ink was faint, but his name was written clearly on the front. From Armin to Armin. He frowned. When did I write this? Curiosity pulled him in. He slowly opened the letter. Inside, written in familiar handwriting, were words that made him stop breathing for a moment. Don't make new goals this year. Make new habits. He felt his heart pound faster. He kept reading. Future doesn't change when the calendar changes. It changes when you change. If you want a better life next year, show up today. If you want to become the person you imagine, start with one small habit. Don't chase big goals. Build tiny actions. They won't feel like much, but they'll save you. Trust me, I am you. Armin stared at the paper, shocked. He read it again, and again, and again. He recognized the handwriting fully now. It was his own words, his own voice, his own hope written exactly 1 year ago. He wrote this letter last New Year's Eve and had completely forgotten about it. Many people forget promises they make to others, but forgetting the promise you made to yourself hurts more than anything. Armin felt something heavy inside him crumble. He picked up the letter again. The ink was old, but the words felt new, painfully true, uncomfortably honest. He whispered, "I told myself this last year, but I didn't listen." He stared at the wall for a long time, and for the first time something shifted inside him. Not motivation, not excitement, something deeper, responsibility. That night, he didn't make a big plan, didn't write a long list, didn't promise miracles. He simply chose one habit. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, not an hour, not 2, just 10 minutes. It felt stupidly small, but he remembered the letter. Tiny habits greater than big promises. The next morning, the alarm rang. He opened his eyes, his body begged to sleep, but he whispered, "Just 10 minutes," and he got up. For the first time in months, he won a battle against himself. It was small, but it was real. The following day, he woke up 10 minutes earlier again, and the day after that. Some days he failed, some days he succeeded, but he didn't stop. He stopped chasing perfection and started chasing consistency. Over the weeks, something unexpected began to happen. His mornings felt clearer. His mind felt stronger. His guilt grew smaller. His confidence grew bigger. With time, he added one more tiny habit. 5 push-ups, just 5. Too small to fail, small enough to repeat. Then he added another habit. 10 minutes of reading, just 10 minutes. No pressure, no unrealistic expectations, no guilt. Small wins, every day. And slowly his life began to shift. March arrived. For the first time in years, he didn't feel lost. May arrived. People began noticing something different about him. July arrived. He felt proud waking up. September arrived. His habits were automatic. December arrived, and he was no longer the boy who failed his goals. He was the boy who built his life, one tiny habit at a time. Finally, New Year's Eve came again. Fireworks painted the sky. The world celebrated loudly, but Armin sat quietly by his desk. He opened his notebook. He picked up his pen. But this time, he didn't write a list of big goals. He wrote one sentence. "Thank you for trying again." Then he opened the old letter, read it slowly, and smiled. Those words, written by his past self, had saved him. He realized something powerful. A new year doesn't give you a new life. Your decisions do. Change doesn't start on January 1st. It starts the moment you decide you're done living the same day again and again. He looked at the fireworks outside and whispered, "This year, I'm not promising anything. I'm just showing up." He folded the letter carefully, placed it back in the drawer, and wrote a new one for his future self. "You're stronger than last year, not because you changed everything, but because you changed one thing," and kept going. He sealed the envelope, wrote "Don't open until next year" on it, and smiled. For the first time in his life, a new year didn't scare him, because he finally understood. You don't need a new year to change your life. You just need a new habit, and a promise you actually keep, a promise to your future self. And tonight, Armin kept it.